Hey there, friends. Welcome to today's journey into mindful living in the digital age. As the digital world surrounds us, it's easy to feel overwhelmed, isn't it? But fear not. For today, we're diving into the ancient wisdom of Stoicism, seeking guidance from philosophers who lived centuries ago. As Marcus Aurelius once wisely said, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." Isn't that a powerful reminder? Now, let's explore how these timeless Stoic principles can help us navigate the challenges of our modern, tech-filled lives. First things first, what is Stoicism? Well, it's not just an old philosophy. It's a practical guide to living a good life. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control and accept what we cannot. Now, you might wonder, what does this have to do with our smartphones and laptops? In the digital age, where notifications demand our attention and endless information is just a click away, Stoicism becomes a guiding light. Picture it as your digital compass, helping you navigate the vast sea of technology with wisdom and intention. So, why Stoicism in the digital age? Because it's about finding tranquility in a chaotic world, and that's something we all crave, right? Now, let's talk about the challenges we face in this fast-paced digital landscape. Our devices, while incredibly useful, can also be a source of stress and distraction. Ever find yourself scrolling mindlessly through social media, losing track of time? You're not alone. The constant ping of notifications and the allure of the digital world can pull us away from the present moment. And let's not forget the pressure to be always on. Work emails, messages, and the expectation of instant responses can create a sense of perpetual busyness. It's like trying to juggle a dozen tasks at once, and it can be exhausting. Moreover, the digital world often tempts us into comparison. Seeing carefully curated lives on social media can sometimes make us feel like we're not doing enough or not living up to some invisible standard. But fear not. This is where Stoicism steps in as our guide. It encourages us to reflect on our actions, to be mindful of our choices, and to find contentment within ourselves rather than in the digital reflections of others. In the upcoming segments, we'll unravel the Stoic strategies that can help us transform these challenges into opportunities for growth and mindful living. So grab a cup of tea or coffee, get comfortable, and let's embark on this journey together. Remember, as Seneca once said, it's not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it. Let's make the most of our time in the digital age, guided by the wisdom of the Stoics. In the fast-paced world of technology, it's easy to lose ourselves in the constant stream of information. But fear not, for the Stoics have a timeless strategy for us, the art of presence. Capture this. You're using your phone or laptop. Instead of juggling multiple tasks, embrace the Stoic philosophy of being present in the moment. As the great Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as we speak." Apply this wisdom to your digital interactions. When using technology, focus on the task at hand, avoiding the urge to multitask and the pitfalls of mindless scrolling. Ever catch yourself mindlessly scrolling through social media, your attention scattered across various posts? It happens to the best of us. The Stoic strategy here is to cultivate mindfulness in your digital activities. Whether you're working, chatting, or enjoying some online content, immerse yourself fully in that experience. This simple shift can bring a sense of calm and purpose to your digital interactions. Now, let's dive into the heart of our exploration, uncovering the 9 Stoic strategies designed to guide us through the labyrinth of mindful technology usage in the digital age. Digital minimalism through Stoic detachment. Let's talk about another Stoic gem, detachment. In a world where our devices seem to define our existence, Stoicism teaches us to detach our well-being from the digital realm. Think of it as a digital decluttering of the mind. The Stoic Strategy. Recognize that technology, no matter how advanced, doesn't define our happiness. As Seneca wisely puts it, true happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. To apply Stoic detachment, we embark on a journey of digital minimalism. Just as we declutter our physical spaces, it's essential to declutter our digital spaces. Regularly assess your apps and digital content and ask yourself, do these contribute positively to my life? If not, it might be time to let them go. Remove the apps that serve as digital distractions and unfollow content that doesn't add value. Picture your digital space as a serene room, organized, clutter-free, and conducive to mindful living. This doesn't mean forsaking technology altogether, but rather creating a digital environment that aligns with your values and well-being. In essence, Stoic detachment invites us to take control of our digital lives instead of being controlled by them. By consciously choosing what stays in our digital spaces, we pave the way for a more intentional and fulfilling relationship with technology. So, as we navigate the digital landscape, let's keep these Stoic principles in mind. Be present in the moment and practice digital minimalism through thoughtful detachment. After all, as Marcus Aurelius reminds us, very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. Stoic reflection on digital distractions. In our ongoing exploration of Stoic strategies, let's delve into the realm of self-awareness and reflection, particularly when it comes to those pesky digital distractions. In the midst of our text-filled lives, distractions are aplenty. Emails, notifications, and the allure of endless content. It's like a constant tug on our attention. Enter Stoic reflection. The strategy here is to pause, take a step back, and engage in thoughtful self-reflection about our digital habits. Picture this. Set aside a few moments to reflect on your interactions with technology. Are there patterns of behavior that disrupt your focus? Perhaps it's the lure of social media or the constant checking of emails. By practicing Stoic self-reflection, you can identify these sources of distraction. Now, the application of this strategy involves a periodic review of your digital habits. This isn't about judgment, but understanding. Ask yourself, what distracts me the most? How does it affect my overall well-being? Once identified, implement strategies to minimize these distractions. It might be setting specific times for checking emails or using apps that track and limit screen time. The goal is to bring intentionality to your digital actions, reducing mindless scrolling and enhancing your focus. Intentional digital interactions with Stoic virtues. Now let's shift our focus to the realm of digital interactions. How many times have we found ourselves in heated online debates or felt the negativity of virtual discussions? It's in these moments that Stoic virtues come to our rescue. The Stoic strategy here is to apply virtues like wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance to our digital engagements. Think of it as a guide for navigating the sometimes tumultuous waters of online communication. Before diving into discussions or debates, take a moment to consider how these virtues can shape your interactions. Wisdom. Approach digital conversations with an understanding of the bigger picture. Consider the consequences of your words and actions. Courage. Be courageous in expressing your thoughts, but also in listening to others. It takes courage to entertain different perspectives. Justice. Strive for fairness and impartiality. Treat others online as you would in person, with respect and dignity. Temperance. Practice moderation in your digital interactions. Avoid impulsive reactions and instead, respond thoughtfully. Before hitting that send button, reflect on whether your words align with these virtues. Imagine the digital space as a virtual agora where meaningful and constructive discussions take place. It's a place where Stoic virtues guide us to create a positive and enriching environment. So, As we navigate the vast digital landscape, let's integrate Stoic reflection into our daily routines, identifying and minimizing distractions. Let's also bring Stoic virtues into our digital interactions, fostering a space where wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance lead the way. Stay tuned for more Stoic strategies to enhance your digital well-being. Remember, as Seneca once said, true happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. Let's make our digital present a mindful and virtuous one. Balancing productivity and leisure with Stoic moderation. Let's explore the delicate dance between productivity and leisure and how Stoicism can guide us in finding that elusive balance. In a world where our devices blur the lines between work and personal life, it's crucial to embrace Stoic moderation. This strategy encourages us to balance the scales of work and leisure with a mindful approach. Imagine it as a digital tightrope walk, where moderation is the key to a fulfilling and well-rounded life. So, how do we apply this Stoic principle in our tech-infused lives? The answer lies in setting clear boundaries. Think of your digital devices as tools, not taskmasters. The strategy involves defining specific times for work-related technology use and creating dedicated moments for leisure and personal activities. For instance, establish a tech curfew in the evening, allowing your mind to unwind from the demands of work. Create tech-free zones during meals or before bedtime. By doing so, you're not just embracing Stoic moderation, you're actively shaping a digital environment that respects the balance between productivity and leisure. Stoic strategies for managing overwhelm. Now, let's address a common woe in our hyper-connected world: digital overwhelm and information overload. The constant influx of messages, updates, and notifications can leave us feeling like we're drowning in a sea of data. Fear not, for Stoicism offers us a life raft. The Stoic strategy here is to draw on ancient wisdom to manage overwhelm. It's not about controlling the uncontrollable digital tide, but navigating it with a Stoic mindset. Picture this: you're facing a barrage of emails, messages, and alerts. Instead of succumbing to the overwhelm, adopt the Stoic practice of accepting what you cannot control. This acceptance doesn't mean surrender. It's a recognition of your limitations. You can't control the volume of emails, but you can control how you respond. This is where the application of Stoic principles comes into play. Focus on managing your responses to overwhelming digital stimuli. When the digital waves get rough, take a moment to breathe. Prioritize tasks based on their importance and urgency. Unplug when needed and, most importantly, cultivate a mindset of resilience. As Epictetus wisely said, we cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them. So, whether you're navigating a crowded inbox or feeling the weight of digital demands, remember the Stoic approach. Embrace the things you can control: your reactions, your focus, and your digital boundaries. By doing so, you transform overwhelm into an opportunity for personal growth and mindful living. As we continue our exploration of Stoic strategies, keep in mind the power of moderation in balancing productivity and leisure. Apply Stoic principles to manage overwhelm, turning digital challenges into opportunities for a more intentional and fulfilling life. Stay tuned for more insights on navigating the digital landscape with wisdom and mindfulness, cultivating gratitude in the digital space. As we navigate the vast landscape of technology, let's explore a strategy that adds a touch of warmth and appreciation to our digital interactions, cultivating gratitude inspired by Stoic teachings. In a world often consumed by digital noise, it's easy to overlook the positive aspects of our online lives. The Stoics, with their emphasis on gratitude, offer us a lens through which we can view our digital experiences. The strategy is simple yet transformative. Apply Stoic teachings on gratitude to the digital realm. Consider this: Each notification, each connection, and every piece of information at our fingertips presents an opportunity for gratitude. It's not about mindlessly scrolling through feeds, but taking a moment to reflect on the positive aspects of your digital life. Acknowledge the opportunities and connections facilitated by technology. Whether it's the ease of communication, access to information, or the ability to connect with people globally, these are reasons to be grateful. The application of this strategy involves regular reflection. Pause amidst the digital hustle and consciously think about the positive contributions of technology to your life. By fostering a sense of gratitude, you not only shift your perspective but also cultivate a more mindful and appreciative relationship with the digital world. Mindful notification management inspired by Stoicism. Now, let's tackle a common source of digital stress: notifications. Our devices, like eager companions, constantly beckon for our attention with pings and vibrations. How do we navigate this sea of interruptions? Stoicism offers us a compass: mindful notification management. The Stoic strategy here is to utilize principles of mindfulness to manage notifications and interruptions. It's about recognizing that not every beep or buzz deserves an immediate response. Picture this: you're deeply engrossed in a task, and suddenly a notification interrupts your focus. Instead of being at its beck and call, the Stoic approach involves turning off non-essential notifications. Think of it as reclaiming control over your digital environment. The application of this strategy is simple. Review your notification settings and turn off non-essential alerts. By doing so, you create pockets of focused, undisturbed time during work or leisure. This aligns with the Stoic principle of focusing on what you can control and letting go of what you cannot. When your notifications are no longer dictating your attention, you regain agency over your digital experience. It's not about disengaging from the digital world, but rather engaging on your terms. This intentional approach not only reduces digital distractions, but also contributes to a more mindful and fulfilling relationship with technology. So, as we continue our exploration of Stoic strategies in the digital age, remember to infuse gratitude into your online experiences. Reflect on the positive aspects facilitated by technology and let gratitude be your digital compass. Additionally, take charge of your notifications, embracing a mindful approach that allows you to navigate the digital landscape with intention and focus. Stay tuned for more insights on cultivating wisdom and mindfulness in our tech-filled lives. Stoic wisdom for authentic digital connections. Greetings, digital voyagers. In the ever-expanding landscape of the online world, let's explore a realm often overlooked: the depth and authenticity of our digital connections. Today, we'll delve into Stoic wisdom to guide us in fostering genuine and meaningful relationships in the digital realm. In a sea of likes, shares, and follows, the Stoic strategy is a beacon of wisdom. Prioritize quality over quantity in your online relationships. Think of it as curating a meaningful digital circle where depth and authenticity take precedence over sheer numbers. The Stoic insights applied here revolve around the idea that our connections, even in the digital space, should be driven by intention and authenticity. It's not about amassing a large number of online friends or followers, but about cultivating relationships that contribute positively to our lives. Application of Stoic wisdom. So, how do we put this Stoic wisdom into action in our digital interactions? The answer lies in intentionality. Before adding another connection or accepting a friend request, ask yourself, does this connection align with my values? Will it contribute to meaningful exchanges? The application extends to the content you consume and share. Instead of a superficial scroll through a vast sea of posts, take the time to engage thoughtfully. Share content that reflects your genuine interests and values. Seek out conversations that go beyond the surface, fostering a sense of connection and understanding. The Stoic approach encourages us to view our digital interactions not as fleeting moments but as opportunities for genuine connection. It's a reminder that the richness of a relationship lies in the quality of engagement, not in the sheer number of connections. Cultivating depth in digital connections. Imagine your digital space as a garden. In Stoic terms, this garden is your digital environment. The platforms you engage with, the content you share, and the connections you cultivate. The Stoic strategy prompts us to be intentional gardeners, nurturing relationships that contribute to the flourishing of meaningful connections. As you navigate your digital garden, consider the depth of your interactions. Engage in conversations that matter, share content that resonates with your values, and invest time in building connections that go beyond the surface level. Authenticity becomes the fertilizer that nurtures these connections, fostering a sense of trust and understanding. Stoic wisdom teaches us that the value of a connection isn't measured by the number of interactions, but by the depth of mutual understanding and support. In a world that often prioritizes quantity, the Stoic approach is a gentle reminder to cherish the quality of our digital connections. Let's draw inspiration from the timeless wisdom encapsulated in Stoic quotes. These nuggets of insight not only offer guidance, but also serve as beacons of reflection in our digital wanderings. Epictetus once wisely remarked, "We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them." In the context of our digital lives, this quote reminds us that while we may not control the constant stream of notifications or digital distractions, we do have the power to choose our responses. It's a call to embrace a Stoic mindset, cultivating resilience and mindfulness amidst the ebb and flow of the digital tide. Seneca, a stalwart of Stoicism, shared a gem that resonates in our interconnected world. True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. In the digital age, where our minds often race ahead to the next notification or update, Seneca's words serve as a reminder to savor the present moment. By doing so, we infuse our digital interactions with a sense of mindfulness and appreciation. Now, as we explore Stoic strategies for managing overwhelm, Marcus Aurelius's words echo through the ages. Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. In the context of digital overwhelm, these words encourage us to look inward. Instead of being swept away by the digital currents, Stoicism teaches us to find tranquility by managing our responses and adopting a thoughtful approach to our digital habits. As we delve into fostering meaningful connections in the digital space, let's reflect on Seneca's insight. It's not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it. In the realm of digital relationships, this quote nudges us to prioritize quality over quantity. Rather than aimlessly scrolling through endless profiles, let's invest our time in cultivating connections that enrich our lives. Now, let's distill the wisdom we've gathered into practical tips that you can seamlessly integrate into your digital journey. Embrace Stoic moderation. Just as Seneca reminds us, he suffers more than necessary, who suffers before it is necessary. Apply this wisdom to your digital life by setting clear boundaries. Define specific times for work-related technology use, ensuring dedicated moments for leisure and personal activities. Manage digital overwhelm with Stoic mindset. Marcus Aurelius's insight, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength guides us in managing overwhelm. Instead of trying to control the influx of digital stimuli, focus on managing your responses. Develop a Stoic mindset that accepts what you cannot control and directs your energy towards what you can. Cultivate gratitude in the digital space. In the words of Epictetus, he is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has not. but rejoices for those which he has. Apply this wisdom to your digital interactions by regularly reflecting on the positive aspects of your digital life. Cultivate gratitude for the opportunities and connections facilitated by technology. Prioritize quality in digital connections. Seneca's counsel, "It's not that life is short, but that we waste much of it," encourages us to be intentional in our digital relationships. Instead of pursuing a high quantity of connections, prioritize quality. Seek depth and authenticity in your online interactions, fostering connections that contribute positively to your life. In closing, friends, the Stoic strategies we've explored today offer a compass for navigating the digital landscape with wisdom and mindfulness. As you embark on your digital journey, remember these Stoic quotes and practical tips. Apply them in your own life and let Stoic wisdom be your guiding light in the digital age. Your journey to mindful technology usage begins with a single step. Choose it wisely. Before we part ways, I want to express my gratitude to each one of you for joining us on this journey. In the words of Epictetus, "He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has." I rejoice in the opportunity to share these insights with you, and I encourage you to reflect on the wisdom we've explored together. Take a moment to ponder the Stoic principles we've discussed, from embracing presence and gratitude to managing overwhelm with resilience. Consider how these strategies can be woven into your digital tapestry, enhancing the quality of your online experiences. Your thoughts, reflections, and experiences are invaluable. I invite you to share them with us. Drop your insights in the comments below. Let's create a space for dialogue, learning, and mutual support. Your perspective adds richness to our digital community, and I'm eager to hear your takeaways from our exploration of mindful living in the digital age. Remember that our journey doesn't end here. If you found these insights valuable and wish to continue exploring mindful living in the digital age, I invite you to subscribe to our channel. By subscribing, you'll stay updated on future content that delves into the intersection of ancient wisdom and modern living. The digital landscape is ever evolving, and our quest for mindful living continues. Subscribing ensures that you're part of a community committed to navigating the digital age with intention, wisdom, and a shared passion for mindful living. Thank you once again for being a part of this exploration. I look forward to the ongoing conversation in the comments, and until next time, may your digital journey be filled with authenticity, mindfulness, and meaningful connections. Take care, and see you in our next adventure into mindful living in the digital age.